Assalamu alaikum. Today we will start talking about chapter 4. Chapter 4 is about spreadsheets using Microsoft Excel 2010. Now, Microsoft Excel is almost similar to Microsoft Word in some of its features, but the difference here is the equation. In Microsoft Excel, we will go through creating equations and drawing charts. First of all, I will give you an overview about the environment, how we can go through Microsoft Excel, and what is the main features of Microsoft Excel. After that, we will start doing laboratory exercise 2. In order to open Microsoft Excel, we have to click on Start menu. Sometimes Microsoft Excel is on your Start menu like this one. You can click on it and open it. Or if you cannot find it, you can go to all programs and then select Microsoft Office folder and then select Microsoft Excel 2010. This is the Excel environment. Sometimes you can see your columns starts from the right hand side. The first column here is A. A should be on the left side while it's now on the right side, so we need to change the orientation. To change the orientation, click Page Layout and then change Sheet Right to Left. Now this is the normal worksheet. At the top you can see the title bar. The title bar includes the file name. Microsoft Excel gives a default name, like here we have Book 2, which is the default name for this file. On the right hand side we have a Close button, Maximize or Restore and Minimize. Maximizes the window. We have here the normal button. Whenever we click on it, it will maximize the window. Minimize, it will take the window under on the taskbar and we can open it again or maximize it again. On the left hand side we have the quick access bar, including save, undo and redo. We can add some more buttons if required. Going a little bit down, we have the main menu, which includes File, Home, Insert, Page Layout, Formula, Data, Review, and View. Now, the thing that we will almost use in Microsoft Excel is the formulas and data. Each tab includes inside the set of groups. Like for example, here we have a clipboard group, we have font group, alignment group, number, style, cells, and editing. And we can see the same grouping in all tabs. Insert, we have tables, illustration, chart, sparklines, filter, link, text, and symbols. Page layout the same. You can see now some of the features are similar to the one in Microsoft Word, just like in Home tab, in Insert tab, and Page Layout, View. Some things here, or some features, some functions, looks like the one in Microsoft Word. Other is different. Now, going to this level, we have here the name box. We call it the name box, which includes the name of the cell or the address of the cell which you are pointing to. Here, you can write your formula or you can insert your formula. And also, if you are typing a text, the text content will come in this area, which is the formula bar. Microsoft Excel working sheet. This is the working sheet. This is the working sheet area. Working sheet includes set of columns. Column A, column B, column C, column D. Columns has heading and all those headings are letters. Also, Excel sheet has rows, set of rows. Rows also has heading and the heading includes numbers like row 1, row 2, row 3, row 4, row 5, and so on. All this working area or working sheet has a specific name, which is sheet 1. We have more than one sheet. Sheet 1, sheet 2. So when I click on sheet 2, the direction uh, now starts from the right side. I need also to change it page layout. Again, sheet right to left. And we have also sheet 3. So now we have only 3 sheets in our file. Sheet 1, sheet 2, and sheet 3. We can add more. We can add sheet 4, sheet 5 as required. Now going back to sheet 1, the intersection between columns and rows creates a cell. Each cell has a specific address. Like this cell which we are pointing to, the address of this cell is the name of the column and the row, the number of the row. So this cell address is C5, and you can see the address written here in the name box. This cell is F9. This one is J10. It depends on the column name and the row name. Now we can enter data inside our cells. Like for example, I will write here student number and then student name and then mark. You can see whenever I wrote a text inside a cell, sometimes this text size is larger than the cell size. So you have more than one way to enlarge the cell width, either by pointing to the separated line between column A and B from the heading part and then drag it little bit right side. When you are dragging it, you can see the width up. It's written on a text here. This is the width. So whenever I increase, the width is increasing. Or you can select the cell and then select right mouse click, change the column width and give a specific width. Like it's now 8, you can give, for example, 15. So this is how we can change the column width. It's the same with the row. You can choose the line separating between row 1 and row 2, for example, and drag it down. Or you can right mouse click on the row and select row height, then give a specific number to change the row height. We can also do some change on the text by selecting the text and then through font group we can change the text type, we can change the text size, make it bold, italic, underline. We can change the shading, give a specific shading color. You can change the text color. We can also add a border by clicking on borders. You can add a top, bottom, left, right border or add all border, only outside border, or you can go to more borders in order to select a specific style and a specific color, and then you can select if you want this border outside only or outside and inside, like this. Also, we are able to change the alignment, like first you will select the text and then you can keep the alignment left or alignment middle or alignment right. You can also change the vertical alignment, like keep the alignment top or middle or bottom. This is the vertical alignment and this is the horizontal alignment. We can also change the text direction, making it angle clockwise or angle counterclockwise. We can do the text vertical or rotate it up or rotate it down. So this is the direction of angle counterclockwise. I will keep it, I will do undo in order to return one step back. We can also wrap the text. Wrapping a text means if you have a text, for example, written here, student average, you can see the text size is more than the cell size. So in this case, we can use wrap text in order to keep the whole text inside the same cell without changing the cell width. Merge and center, we can select more than one cell, 1, 2, 3, 4 cells, for example, and we can merge them together. Either you use merge and center to merge all those cells together and then center the text inside, or you can use merge across. If you have merged cells, you can use unmerge in order to cancel the merge. Now going to insert tab, you can also insert some set of pictures, clip art, shapes, or you can insert a chart. We will learn how we can insert a chart later on by using an exercise, full exercise for inserting a chart. We can insert also a text box, header, footer, word art. Now, to insert a header and footer, we click on header and footer here, and you have the header at the top of the page, and the header here has 4 sections. This is the left section, middle section, and the right section. You can add whatever text you require, or you can add or insert a page number. You can insert the current date. You can insert the current time. You can insert a file path, file name, sheet name, picture, and so on. To return back to the same view, you can click on view and then normal. This returns you back to a normal view. In the page layout, you can change the margins, you can change the orientation, size. We can add a background and we can select a print title. Formula enables us to create a specific formula. It depends on the data that you have and what you want to do. For example, adding those data, subtracting, creating another formula like average, sum, maximum, minimum, and so on. We will go through them by using exercise 3. Data also enables us to manage the data, either sort them or filter them. Review enables us to check the spelling or translate a word or a sentence. Also to protect your worksheet by adding a specific password. View, change your view. The text or the document will stay as it is, and only the thing that you will change is your view. Now, going a little bit down, you have your sheet name here. You can double click on the sheet name and you change the sheet name by, for example, student information. You can also change this background color sheet name or this tab background color by right mouse clicking on it and then select a tab color. Then you can change the tab color. This is the tab. This area, we call it a tab. We can change its color. So whenever you go to sheet 2, you can see the background color for student information sheet is red. I can change also sheet 2 tab color, for example, to yellow. So whenever you go to student information, you can see your sheet 2 background, the tab color is yellow. Of course, we also can delete a sheet by clicking on the sheet, then right mouse click, you can delete a sheet. You can rename a sheet either by right mouse click new name, or you can double click on it and then rename it. We can move or copy a sheet, and we can hide a sheet. All those options, we will go through them inshallah with exercise 2, 3, 4. Now we can write some numbers here. Student number, for example, 100. Now instead of uh, writing 200, 300, and so on, we can click on the cell and then use the control key and then control key and then drag it down. So it gives you the continuous numbering 100, 101, 102, 109, 110, like that. Sorry. So in order to copy the same number to another cell, you will use drag. But if you want to continue numbering, you will use control key and then you can drag control key and then you will drag the mouse down like that. So this is, we call it auto numbering or automatic fill, which fills the cells automatically by only clicking on control key and dragging the cell down. This is if you want to use numbering or if you want to continue numbering. But if you have, for example, a student named Ahmed and you want to write the same name again, you can only select the cell and then drag it down. This also autofill, which gives you the same data which is in the first cell. We can do this also with the dates, with the day and with the month. Like for example, if we have here Saturday, you can drag the mouse and then continue writing other days. It's the same with the month. If you have, for example, January, you can write the abbreviation and then you can continue dragging in order to list other months. This is, we call it, this type of filling, we call it autofill. Each cell has also its own type. For example, this cell is a number, this cell is a text. So how we can do change the cell type? To change the cell type, right mouse click on the cell and then select format cells. In the format cells, we have one of the tabs called number. In the number tab, you can change the cell category. Now it's general. We can change it to number or currency, accounting, date, time, percentage, fraction, scientific, text, special, and custom. Now the cell which I'm pointing to it now, it's a text, so I will keep it as a text and then press OK. This is a general overview. I give you in this video a general overview about Microsoft Excel. Next video we will go through exercise 2.